Okay, this is also for the First Selectman dates and for this one. What are the options for the fill at Brown's Corner? And are we going to continue to pay to move it from spot to spot in the parking lot area? It's another kind of pointed question. What are the options for the fill at Brown's Corner? And are we going to continue to pay to move it from spot to spot in the parking lot?
It's an excellent question. I'm in the process right now talking to the town attorney about the options for the fill at Brown's Corner. The first thing we have to do is establish who actually owns the fill. There is no contract between the contractor and the town that we can locate. There is a very vague letter in which the contractor expressed some concerns and responsibilities, perhaps responsibilities is a bad word, some things he wanted to do for the town because he resides in town and his children are involved in athletics. Other than that, there is no contract. So the question is, who owns the fill? We have to decide who owns the fill before we can decide what we're going to do for it. We're not going to move it anymore. It's where it is, and it should stay there because it costs money to run diesel equipment to move thousands of yards of fill about 100 feet from one end of the parking lot to the other. That's a total waste of money. And it's your money that's being wasted. We're now in a position where we have to fence the pile of fill. It's so large and so unstable that it's unsafe. That is going to cost us, I have one estimate, that is going to cost us to fence it $28,000. And that's for 9 months. And the insurance company is insisting that it be done for safety purposes. That is not in the budget. The Board of Finance is going to have to deal with that issue. So, are we going to move any more fill? Not if I can help it. Who owns it? I don't know. We'll wait for the attorney to tell us that. Once we know who owns it, then we'll know how to deal with it. Thank you.
I think we all know that Brown's Corner is one of our precious gems, and the handling of this project has left a lot to be desired. My commitment to you, if elected, is Brown's Corner will be finished, and that soil will be removed, and the legal issues will be resolved. If there's anything we can take from this, is that failing to plan is planning to fail, and I think we've seen a failed proposal, a failed project. I know there are people that are looking for soil up at Brody Park for a football field. There's lots of people that want it. The question is, how do we make this happen? The oddity of running for First Selectman is you run in a year where the budget's already approved, and we know we have a zero budget. We have no money in the budget to allocate for this type of operation. But you know what? We get together after Election Day. We have a 2010 planning session. We bring those people to the table, and we say, what's our plan? And we move forward. We talk with P&Z. We talk with the Board of Finance. We get a plan. We get the job done. Thank you.
Prior to restarting the Brown's Corner project this fall, we should have had leadership to pull together the previous contract to find out what happened in the previous administration and how to move forward responsibly. We put a stop to moving free fill because it was costing taxpayers money, and it did not make sense, and we only moved a fraction at a very high cost. Moving forward, we need to sit down with all parties concerned, and we need to come to some consensus of how to move forward, get a contract in place, and get this project finished for everybody.